trusts in a way, so they've left ours unwritten and yet they enforce theirs because they don't understand what they're saying, and they're basically saying we submit, we comply.
Yeah, they term you as like Mr. or Mrs. or Miss. Yeah.
That's compliance and capital letters and things like that, it's all compliance, isn't it?
Yeah.
But how can you not do it? It's all well and good saying, but if you don't do it, you won't have a passport, you won't have the things that the state give you, you won't have the driving licence. So really, you're stuck. If you haven't got it,
you got value for money. Have you got value for money out of those things?
How about? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. How about gypsies?
Gypsies are off because of it.
yeah, but even gypsies, they're making it very difficult for gypsies to live the way they're living as well. It's not that community's dying as well. It's the same as all the
That's
other.
because the Crown is an expansive corporation. They've got like a royal prerogative, whereby they've claimed the earth, you know. So everything that falls under the Crown, you know, all your lords, ladies and gentlemen, they're all attached to the Crown. And they're, including solicitors, their whole purpose is to grab land, sign it up as registered to the Crown, and to draw in as much cash as possible. That's the whole.
Is that rural?
If we sit there and say, right, this little bit of land now, this is mine, I'm a lord, and this is my bit. Isn't it a case of you're a prisoner then? Because if you step off your land, you're screwed. You can't have a licence, you can't have a passport, and they're going to nick you as soon as you leave that land because they don't like you anyway. So you've got to just stay on your own little bit. If
Well,
you claim
let's say
that land,
if like if I ask you to stand up, yeah,
yeah.
and then excuse, you know, I've just took your. That was easy.
Why who would want that anyway? Who wants to do that to you? You know,
Yeah, but if you're going to be free, as in you're going to say like, I'm going to lose my title, doesn't that make you more of a prisoner because it makes you unable to do the things? So it's a catch-22, isn't it? So even though you're free in one way, you're more of a prisoner.
It's only a part-time job, isn't it, to get these particular things. It's not free, but it's not your entire. If that's bad value for money, if it took your entire existence working to pay for
if we all
the right
understand
to
that
have a
we're all
licence.
employees and we're all being signed up at birth, whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
there's no way out of that. Or am I wrong in thinking that?
Yeah, you don't have to
So,
register your children.
it's just.
Yeah, but they will register it for you.
They will.
42 days is the. Yeah.
But I mean.
Because no one's ever given notice saying, you know, no one's
So
set
if I
up their
said-
own trust, basically.
Right.
You got to
You
come in
register
with
your
the
children
higher law
yourself.
form.
You register them yourself.
You've registered them yourself in your own trust.
Well,
Yeah.
I have, but yeah. You
Yeah,
definitely do,
Yeah, let's just do it in the hypotheticals, yeah.
See, I know there's two trusts and there's a trust form. The two trusts is unincorporated. And basically the trust form, which can be incorporated, they're using the form of the trust. And
Yeah.
that form is, you have a donor,
Yeah.
you have a trustee
Yeah.
that looks after the goods that the donor has donated
Yeah.
for the sake of the beneficiary. So you've got three things working there. You've got donor, trustee that manages it, and you've got beneficiary.
Yeah.
So how does this fit into what you're talking about, trust situation?
Okay, so in a trust situation you can have more than one title. You can be grantor and beneficiary, or donor and beneficiary, or you can be donor and trustee.
Yeah.
But you can't be trustee and beneficiary unless there's co-beneficiaries, and then you can be trustee and co-beneficiary. So with your child, you would be donor, trustee and co-beneficiary. Now you set up a law forum whereby the rules are that you will be administering the child's upbringing, yeah, and it's not to be encroached upon, because in law, which you'd have to recognise what law is in respect to the courts, there are superior courts and there are inferior courts. And a superior court is known as a court of record, and that's one of the places that we have found can be a court of equity, which Francis Bacon terms as a court of conscience, because that's basically what equity is. It doesn't draw on case law, it doesn't draw on statutes, it draws on the conscience of well, it was the king, like, but in a trust situation it can be drawn upon, you know, the conscience of the people involved in the trust. So there are certain breaches of trust that can occur, which is the duty. You know, if a trustee fails in his duty, then he's breached the trust. And then an action, you know, there's a cause for action then. So it will be heard in a court. Well, if the court's kind of like UK jurisdiction court, then do we want to go in their jurisdiction with our private trust? So we have to come in and establish our jurisdiction as a superior court and work it so that the trust can be safely seen. Because what's happening is generally in a court, people go in and they let the judge sit there and do what the judge is doing, and they're not recognising what the judge is doing, and he's acting as the tribunal and the magistrate. So he's playing two roles. Now what the